Astral Automaton is a 1 mana 1/2 that has +1/+1 for each other automaton we've played this game. So the best thing to do with these automatons is copy them and summon a bunch of them, and that's where the new card Pip the Potent comes in. She's a 4 mana legendary that copies all 1-cost cards in our hand. And she can also be used to copy Animate Dead, which gives us even more automatons. With all these 1-cost cards, we also get to play Thirsty Drifter, a 6 mana 4/6 taunt that costs 1 less for each 1-cost card we've played throughout the game, so very easy for this to be a 0 mana 4/6 taunt. Another big cheap taunt is Storm Giant, an 8 mana 8/8 that can be endlessly forged, and every time we forge it, it costs 2 less. But unlike the Drifter, the Storm Giant actually transforms into a card that costs less, so if we get it cheap enough, it can be revived by Animate Dead as well. And finally, if we need a big value bomb to close out the game, we've got Rodin, a 6 mana legendary with a Death Rattle that summons all minions we played this game that didn't start in our deck. So hopefully a bunch of automatons and Storm Giants for free. I actually went 6 and 2 with this deck, so maybe it's actually kind of good. Haven't seen too many people playing Elemental Shaman, so I'm gonna guess it's probably Highlander. But I don't know for sure. Highlander can be a bummer because they probably have transformation cards. So if they like devolve my automaton into a wisp, it makes Animate Dead way, way worse. And I think the devolves are good against Storm Giant too, but I'm not sure. Oh, but my opponent's playing Totem Shaman. How exciting. What else would you be playing at rank 6000 Legend on the week of the new expansion? Alright, what do we got? More automatons? That's gotta be the answer. Alright, I'll just play another one actually. And then next turn can maybe be Animate Dead, Synchronize, play another automaton. Have a silence if I really need it. Maybe there's a world where I play Thirsty Drifter. I do have a dead automaton, right? This is really good because it buffs an automaton to be big enough to kill things from below. I'm just kind of crushing it right now. But Totem Shaman does seem to be able to make infinite boards. So if they make a board with a big ol' 8/8, I think just an 8/8 is probably not too impressive. Especially when I draw the best card in my deck. I think Synchronize is probably better than Holy Nova. Actually, probably should have just synced a Thirsty Drifter instead of an automaton. But either way, I think my opponent's kinda mega dead. Oh, maybe not. They heal up to 20, they kill this. I can only push 19, I think. Other automaton is lethal. Animate Dead's lethal. Pip is lethal. You love when Pip is lethal. What an insane turn 6 board, honestly. Love Astral Automaton, I guess. And we love the Paladin matchup.
Need a bit more spice over here.
If they don't trade, then I do have synchronize. Otherwise, I guess maybe I just animate dead, coin synchronize.
Initializing descent.
Oh, we're gaming now. Pip. I guess with Pip, I just do this and hold the automaton. Oh man, the turn after my Pip is so insane. I get to play 4 automatons and a Thirsty Drifter. This paladin is so screwed.
Need a bit more ice over here.
And I can throw in a Deafen for good measure. Or maybe 2 Deafens instead of an automaton, but that seems kind of unlikely. Okay, Sea Giant is scary. I do get to play a taunt, though. Triple Deafen. I don't think I'll ever have lethal next turn, but I might have 27. Can I draw 3 damage?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
This deck probably plays the 3-mana AoE, right? Holy Nova. I mean, I'm playing Holy Nova for sure, right? 2DU. Maybe I should have done some bumping into Righteous Protectors first. I could deafen this to push 6, but I don't think I need to do that. The real question is, am I trading into a Sea Giant? I guess so. I mean, it's not like they get to give it Wind Fury or something silly, right?
This is your moment.
Love when we can stomp Paladin.
Tyrande versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
Noon gives me strength.
Another frickin' Shaman. What's with all the Shamans? Is Pip just so insane I should keep it? I think so. Start working on the forge, I guess. Maybe I should be trying to thrive into something to go with Pip. Gold Panner. Well, I guess my opponent gets to draw 7 cards this game. It's pretty good. I don't think, I've played this matchup once before, assuming it's Highlander Shaman. And I didn't copy Pip with Synchronize, and it felt fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and not copy Pip with Synchronize again this game.
Keep on panning.
Forge, forge. The good old Thirsty Drifter. This will be Dissonant next turn. Probably don't need it though, since I'm playing an 8/8. Let's try to thrive into Animate Dead once again next turn. Hitting that with Pip would be very powerful.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
They'd rather overdraw than play their Noggling? What does that mean? That's terrifying. It's probably like freaking Primordial Wave. Not like I can really play around Primordial Wave at all. I think this is a good enough Pip. One robot, one extra robot.
My hand is too full.
Although this could be an 8/8 instead, which is also fine. They overdrew Horn. Okay. Is Horn's probably bad against Automaton? I'm not totally sure. But I could see it just straight up not working. I do have Silence here. I also have Amanthul. Amanthul makes me overdraw. Oh, I also have Clean the Scene. Kills my minions. Kills one of my minions, because I can buff this out of range. Probably a pretty good Clean the Scene. I guess I'll punch that. The thing I'm most afraid of right now, by far, is Primordial Wave. So I guess I'll put some damage on my guy. No wave. I think they for sure would have played it. Love Everlasting. They can probably make pretty good use of that card, I would imagine. Which is terrifying for me. So switcheroo, I have Storm Giant, Drifter, Ziliax, and a robot still. Well, a couple of those are pretty good. Automaton is one of those couple. I think I'm just gonna go all in here. Alright, Shaman, what you got? I believe these are terrible against Primordial Wave, so... Yeah, I mean, Primordial Wave is just the best card in the entire game against my deck, but I think they would have played it last turn. Why is this guy a 4/11? Are these both... Yeah, these are both synchronized buffed. Okay. Love this Desperation. Oh, they picked that quick. But on 3 mana, Shadowward Rune is not available. Okay, I think my opponent's pretty dead here. Nice.
Lazul versus Hera.
I foresaw this encounter.
I guess I'm supposed to keep Automaton.
I see you brought
Renathal Warrior. Let's see what protocol hits before committing to Automaton. Although, maybe with Storm Giant. What? We can forge on 2, forge on 3, double forge on 4, and then Melted Maker forge on 5. I mean, I guess that's a curve.
Let's warm you up.
Oh, I only need to forge this once here. So let's do it like this. I did AFK for 4 turns, but my turn 5 was insane. I'm really looking forward to the outcome of this 50-50. Oh, I won. What? Insane. How many minions do I have in deck? 6, it looks like. So 50% for this to hit robots. If I do hit robots, I go up to 8 cards. Pip would definitely make me overdraw. Let's play this and then probably just Ignis, especially if I whiff. Doesn't hurt to have a Rodin, right? Could take a 1 mana weapon for Pip. I already have kind of a lot of mana in hand. Let's take a 1 mana weapon. Maybe Poisonous could be okay. And I'm down to draw cards. Not a very good Pip overall, but an extra Runic Short Sword could be nice. Pip draws 3. Do I want to just play Elemental for a big dude here?
What do the cards say?
Sure, let's Elemental. Oh, right, I have to discover first. So whatever I'm getting here, I could get off Rodin. These are all just absolutely terrible. I guess this does draw 2 spells, even if I don't get the bonus effect. Pretty bad random legendaries, though.
Looking for a stand-up? No, it's against me.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Sure. Talon probably finds Odin, which is very fun. I guess I definite. 10 cards in hand. What if we go for Deafen? And then... Maybe I dump Automaton so Pip copies Thirsty Drifters. That's probably pretty good, right? Okay, well, sometimes you super low roll. I should have played this Drifter instead of one of these for Rodin. Okay, opponent just drew every board clear in their deck in the top 14 of their 40. Love to see it. So what does Rodin do? There's a Storm Giant, there's a Thirsty Drifter. Is that it at the moment? Man, it was way, way better if it had 2 Thirsty Drifters. This draws a card. Can sink another Drifter, but I don't know, I might want to sink Rodin. I think Thirsty Drifter's better.
What story will you give my world? Let's
Don't hit. Rodin. Oh, this summoned so much more than I thought it would. Why did this summon 3 Thirsty Drifters? Is that right? Am I cheating? I'm not cheating, am I? Wait, is Rodin just that you've played? Oh, it's not. They don't have to have died. So it summoned these again. That's really weird. I mean, it's super good for me here, but that's kind of bizarre. I'm showing 30 to my opponent's 35. I think it's probably pretty reasonable for me to play Rodin here, just to be sure I don't get Deathwinged or something.
The legacy of the Titan shall never die.
Get your feet out. Get your feet out.
What other board clear do they have? I just can't imagine how my opponent would still be alive here. No, I had a weapon. Why'd you trade that? Nice.
Anduin versus Arthas.
You will know endless torment.
To all my
I guess I'm
friends,
supposed to
this
keep
one
Astral
is for
Automaton.
you.
I think I probably forge Storm Giant over Creation Protocol next turn.
Me have bad for you. Reach for the
Oh, we got an aggressive deck. Probably a bad shard.
The more you struggle, the better.
Save me, Ignis. Give me a big ol' lifesteal cleaver. There's the cleaver. Just absolutely terrible abilities. Might even just be... Well, I mean, the cleave is still really strong here. Pretty bad 4. But hey, maybe I get to play an Amanthul next turn because of this. That'd be pretty good. Or even just a chunkier Ziliax could be nice. It's Amanthul. I think Amanthul probably makes a lifesteal taunt here rather than getting rid of minions, but I don't know, getting rid of minions is pretty good. Could deafen this, but then this thing doesn't die to cleave, so I guess we're just cleaving like this.
My torment is my
Oh, Alvaria. Alvaria definitely makes me feel better about summoning the 6. You don't have charge, do you? No, no, no. Well, these are all terrible. I guess, honestly, this card is probably most likely to have its effect be irrelevant, which is very sad.
Sorrow chord.
Alright, well, I think this Death Beetle might be good enough to win the game. The opponent's still a couple turns out from Marogar. Okay, and then this comes back and they can kill Amanthul. Melted Maker. I guess even though I couldn't have played the third giant, probably should have makered first. Oh, this card's insane.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Alright, empty hand, so only a 1 in 19 that I get Marrowguard. Looking forward to it happening. Silence is pretty good. I guess just Holy Nova is also pretty good. Maybe this finds something fun. Something fun like a power chord synchronized. Alright.
They need our care. Now more
Not Marrowgar, that means a win for me.
It is time to end this.